Hey guys, it's Nick, and it's preview time for the Blackhawks versus Avalanche game tonight at 8 o'clock Central Time. Going into tonight, the Hawks already beat the Avalanche last week when Colin Delia made his season debut. And he won his last game, so I'm expecting Delia in net again tonight versus the Colorado Avalanche, where he had a great game against them just last week. Going into tonight's game, the Hawks are coming off of a big win versus the Minnesota Wild, and the Avalanche this month has been on a schneid. The Hawks actually had a solid month this month, and probably their best month of the season. So, going into tonight's game, the Hawks are 14, 20, and 6. The Avalanche are 19, 13, and 6. Leading point getters, Mikhail Rantanen, first in the NHL with 60 points, 16 goals, and 44 assists, for a plus minus of 15. Then their second leading point getter is just Landeskog. I'm not saying his first name. He has 24 goals, 19 assists for a total of 43 points. The Hawks need to do what they did last week by shutting down the first line of the Avalanche. They are a lethal line. The Hawks managed to shut them down last week, and if you can shut down that line, the Hawks can actually leave Colorado again with another victory, because that's what they did last time, and they probably are going into tonight's game with the same game plan by shutting down the first line of Colorado, because that's the line has the most points in the NHL this year. For the Hawks leading point getter, everyone knows that it's Patrick Kane. He has 20 goals now because of the hat trick he scored against the Minnesota Wild. 27 assists for a total of 47 points this year. Solid numbers, and he's played 39 games. Really solid numbers to say. Sorry, my light looked like it was falling over. Then second on the team in goals, it would be Alex DeBrincat, but who has 17 goals, but second in the team with points, it is Jonathan Toews with 16 goals, 18 assists for a total of 34 points. DeBrincat's right behind Toews with a total of 32 points. 2 points separates Toews and DeBrincat, but a goal separates DeBrincat by being over Toews in goals category. Tonight game, if Colin Delia is the starting goalie, and he has another victory against the Avalanche, I wouldn't be surprised he's the starting goalie of the 2019 Bridgestone NHL Winter Classic versus the Boston Bruins, because he's played solid in net in his 2 games so far, and one came against a really lethal team in the Avalanche, and he might be playing again tonight against the Avalanche. Even though you want to go with experience, but Delia is a hot goalie right now, go with Deals. And honestly, in my pick to click tonight, I would have to say this. I'm going to go with an off-the-book type of player tonight, I feel like. I will go with Brandon Perlini. He had one of his better games last game. He didn't get a point, but he actually showed up to play. Sorry you heard the dog barking for a moment there. My dog was just, I don't know what she was doing. But I'm going to go with Brandon Perlini tonight. I don't know why. I just have that weird suspicion he's going to have a big game tonight. I feel like the depth on the Hawks tonight's going to show up again against the Avalanche, which they did last week. So I feel like the Hawks are going to look at this as another go for the depth on the team and shutting down the Avalanche first line. They do want to stay out of the box, but they did manage to shut down the power play last week, and they've been solid on the PK as of the last few weeks. Same with on the power play. The Hawks have been solid on the power play numbers. So let's get to my keys to tonight's game for Hawks victory. I'm going to say a quick start, shutting down that lethal line in the of the Colorado Avalanche and Landeskog, Rantanen, and McKinnon, shutting them down and get to a quick start and quick changes, because it's Colorado, and every time you go to Colorado, your lung capacity, as I said last week, it's not as strong, but we now aren't on a back-to-back, which is a good thing going into Colorado, even though we were on a back-to-back last week, and we actually played probably one of our better games last week against them. So hope the Hawks get to a good game, a good start, shutting down the first line, and even playing a game where they can get their depth going, and that's what could get the Hawks to a victory over the Avalanche. So leave your comments down below. What's your picks to click for tonight's game and keys to tonight for a Hawks win? And please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Only 4 subscribers away from hitting 200. And thank you for watching the broadcast. This is Nick, and let's go Hawks!